How are we now? And welcome to the shed. Hope you like the new intro. Just thought I'd do something a little bit different. Next part of the exercise was taking the bike to bits basically. I want to get the frame either powder coated, or if it's not too bad I might just sort of sand it down and use a bit of paint and paint it up myself. We'll see how we go. I'm still totally amazed at how easy all this bike's coming apart. It is starting to frighten me a little bit. Let's get rid of these horrible silencers and exhausts. One thing I didn't realise at the time was how rare exhausts for GSX250s are. More on that later. You can see the can of GT85 sitting in the background waiting. But at present it's not needed. This here is the first rounded off bolt on the bike, but never mind, we still remove it a bit later on. Rusty bolt coll, do you need my help? Not at the moment, thank you. No, we'll stick without it, see how we get on. Thank you. That's the right hand side off. Jolly good. I used to be known years ago as one of the Botchit brothers, but when I saw this far excels the crap that I used to do. Nice piece of threaded bar, bent round the exhaust so that I can stick the silencer on. Beautiful job, beautiful job. That's the left hand exhaust taken off. And just look at the craftsmanship in that. But he's also done it on the main stand as well. What a star! This is the first hiccup I've got on the bike. We've got holes in the downpipes and there's a big dent as well. So I'm a bit cheesed off, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, the bike was cheap. This popped up on Facebook Marketplace fairly cheap, so I thought, right, I'll get in touch with the guy and see whether he's still got it. It's actually off a GS250T, but the engines are identical. He did still have it, so I did the 200-mile round trip, set off at 6 o'clock in the morning, got home at lunchtime, got the exhaust. It's not 100%, but it's a damn sight better than what I've got. Thank you very much, Peter. These are extremely rare nowadays, can't get hold of them for love nor money. Time to attack these electrics, so off with the headlight first. And the clocks as well, obviously, because I'd already disconnected them. This bit's looking alright. Take the wires off, undo the plug and get into these coils as well. There's only 2 wires on each. These clocks look in fairly good condition as well, so I'm going to try and clean up the covers on them to see if I can get the black to come up as black instead of grey with scratches. Undo the indicator wires. Now we have a little rectangle here covered in tape. I think this will be interesting to look at when we get there. Get the old craft knife on it and let's cut into this tape and just see what we've got. I'm laughing because I already know. Well, if you don't have the proper plugs for the switchgear, then just use bullet connectors or just mess it all up completely. But at least all the wires are in the right place. I must admit, even I was shocked when I opened all this lot up. Right, after that bit of a shock, we'll head on round to the back, undo the tail light and the indicators at the back, get the wiring out of that lot. Regulator, rectifier, flasher unit, etc. was next. And more fun on the opposite side. We got green tape this time though, just for a change. More tape, but I just couldn't be bothered with this. I just ended up snapping it off. We'll delve into it a little bit later when we start putting this thing back together. Right, so we'll start feeding out the wiring loom now and get that one off. Fairly simple on these actually, because it's nice and old. The only thing I had to remember was that I had to take the switchgear off the handlebars as well. So there we have a tangled mass of wires, bullet connectors, insulation tape, etc, etc, pretending to be a wiring loom. Next off the frame were the two coils. They were nice and easy, just two Phillips screws. Came off straight away, no problem whatsoever. Just remove the front brake caliper and the broken front mudguard. 4 bolts, nice and simple. Bolts look as though they were stainless steel. They looked absolutely brand new when I took them off. Right, rear tyre. It's got quite a good tread on it, to be perfectly honest with you. Thought that'd be nice to try and use it, but I've got no chance. The sidewall, well, you can tell how long it's been sat around doing nothing. Next up was dropping the oil. Nice simple job again. As you saw on the dipstick before, it was really clean. And when I undid this and took it out, again, looks like it's never been run. Next on the agenda was engine mounting bolts. This one looks a bit rusty, so we'll see how we get on. Did take the foot pegs off as well, and the rear brake lever, just to make life a little bit easier for myself. But I have to admit, every single bolt came out. Well, nearly every bolt. This rear engine mount was completely solid. 3/8 ratchet and a mallet, still didn't shift it. 1/2 inch ratchet with a mallet, didn't shift it. I even used my 2-foot breaker bar, and again it just would not move. So I cleared up around it with a wire brush, and then it was out with my good old friend the GT85 and gave everything a liberal coating, should we say. I will be honest, I forgot this little engine mount, so I was struggling like mad trying to move the engine and it wouldn't move. Okay, so it was out with the penetrant, spray all over it, give it a really good coating, and then leave it for a little bit and just see what happens. Now I'm not going to lie, this was probably about 3 or 4 minutes after I'd sprayed the oil on, and I just couldn't believe it. The bolt only starts moving, and this is only with a 3/8 ratchet, so really it made perfect sense. Give it another liberal coating and then just basically leave it overnight before I lose my knuckles. Okay, if you look carefully in a minute, you'll actually see that there's a spacer between the frame and the engine, and while I'm moving the ratchet, the spacer's moving round as well, so obviously there's rust stuck in there as well. So let's leave it for today. We'll come back tomorrow, give it another try, see how we get on. Progress was made. 1/2 inch ratchet. Let's keep moving it around and pulling it out at the same time. I've also got my Nipex pliers on there just to hold onto this spacer, and eventually so there we are, one engine removed. Trouble is I've got to do it all again, but it's good progress, so we'll leave it here. I'll say thanks for listening, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next instalment.